Phil Robertson, the larger-than-life patriarch of Duck Dynasty, has left us at the age of 79 after years of battling a relentless decline in health, including complications from Alzheimer's disease. His passing halted a complicated yet captivating journey, a journey marked by rugged authenticity, entrepreneurial triumphs, and a fervent expression of faith that both united and divided audiences. As news of his death spread, tributes poured in from fans and family alike, each reflecting on a life that refused to be confined to easy labels. In the midst of national mourning and media reflection, we recall how Phil's unapologetic nature made him a household name. His candid stories about hunting, family values, and the challenges of rural life resonated deeply with many who saw him as a symbol of steadfast American spirit. Yet his forthright views also sparked controversy, drawing as much criticism as support. Whether through his outspoken remarks on cultural issues or the bold business decisions that built the Duck Commander empire, Phil lived a life that was as fiercely debated as it was celebrated. His humble beginnings in rural Louisiana laid the foundation for an extraordinary story. Growing up in a world where every hardship was met with determination, Phil transformed simple duck calls into a multi-million-dollar business. His journey from the fields of Louisiana to the bright lights of television epitomized the American dream, one built on hard work, relentless innovation, and deep-rooted family loyalty. It is this remarkable narrative that many have come to admire, even as they grapple with the more controversial aspects of his public persona. Throughout his career, Phil never shied away from speaking his truth. He embraced a life where every word carried weight, every opinion was delivered with conviction, and every stance, no matter how polarizing, contributed to a larger conversation about modern American values. His 2013 interview, a moment that thrust him into a whirlwind of public scrutiny, remains a stark reminder that his message was always as much about provocation as it was about genuine belief. As much as some may have disagreed with his views, there is no denying that his candidness stirred a dynamic dialogue across our nation. As we reflect on his final days, there is an undeniable sense of both loss and introspection. Phil's family, in their heartfelt tributes on social media, spoke of him as a beloved father, husband, and grandfather, a man whose life was defined particularly by his unyielding faith and the hope it instilled in those around him. His farewell message, filled with spiritual reassurance and gratitude, resonated with thousands who found comfort in the notion that his soul had finally found eternal peace. In the quiet moments that followed the announcement of his passing, viewers and supporters alike found themselves contemplating not just the controversies, but the undeniable human legacy of a man who never compromised his beliefs. In the wake of his departure, memories of his infectious humor and the warmth of his rugged charm have continued to circulate. Social media platforms, television retrospectives, and water-cooler conversations alike have become forums for sharing personal anecdotes and reminiscing about his most memorable moments. Whether it was his booming laugh during a family gathering or his offhand expressions of faith during an interview, every story painted a picture of a man who lived life on his own terms, a legacy that is bound to spark discussion for years to come. Ultimately, as we bid farewell to Phil Robertson, we are reminded of the multifaceted nature of public life. His journey through controversy and triumph challenges us to consider the complexities that define not only his character but also our own cultural debates. His life, filled with both luminous achievements and stark imperfections, invites us to reflect on the power of conviction, loyalty, and the enduring impact of a legacy that refuses to fade quietly into the night. The conversation he ignited, a blend of admiration, criticism, and profound introspection, is a testament to a man whose story will continue to inspire, provoke thought, and stir passion long after he is gone. Thank you for joining in this tribute to Phil Robertson, a celebration of a life lived boldly, without compromise, and with a sincerity that left an indelible mark on the tapestry of American culture.